Well, I'm evaluating the Green Party and the Libertarian Party. They've got different characters. But Zeist had a good public school initiative. And libertarians, in theory, with the modern science and technology, could sort of bring government to a far more simplified calculation without big bureaucracies uh, mandating big salaries rather intelligently. It allows people outside of this Christian right to sort of think fiscally responsible. Because in the end, the government can't do much. It's actually, when the libertarians think about shortening government, they think about people sharing neighborly eggs. They don't think about cutting people off. You catch my drift? It's when you create a self organized design, like Absalom did with healthcare through the Episcopal Church after slavery, as a freed slave and a spiritual leader. Um, you mostly have to somehow connect the people to get it done. Now, naturally, a lot of linguistics segregate us still as new generations come here, first generation. And we need to allow for that to some degree. Uh, it's beneficial. We have a smartphone that can translate anything now, so it helps out. And functionally, getting out of the turmoil we've gotten into in this civil war will become more relevant. You know, there's a libertarian candidate out there called Adam Kokesh. He's very far right these days, I guess. I don't know exactly how he thinks. Exactly. I don't watch him. I just know he advocated for social work in the military. He came to my social work school on a day we slept outside as homeless, and then passed out poppy seed lemon muffins to the homeless people. And in Baltimore, and tried to figure out what it was like to live outside. And you know, that event took a unique uh, impression on me and went into the situation quite a bit. You know, I had Adam Kokesh after that over to my house. I cooked him dinner, steak dinner, good full one, and interviewed him about some of the things he was talking about relevant to sort of, I don't know, trying to intrigue the government to think into this social premise instead of this negotiation with warlords and not put people in hot spots. But I'm not sure exactly where he's at right now, but self organization in our country is very capably possible if we keep streams of people working together, sharing and saving responsibly. So, how do we figure this out? I don't know. But all in all, it really does take kind of going in and doing it like a teacher or a guider in a Peace Corps first. If we had gone into Africa after Nixon relieved the debt off the gold situation and gotten them all those loans, uh, obviously, if Tony Robbins and Elon Musk, in simple, smaller forms, uh, executed Peace Corps operations strategically all over Africa, obviously they would have fundamentally industrial revolutionized quite a bit better. That was ultimately the goal. But are we pushing them to something they really kind of see as ignorant? You know, it's not necessarily the best life in the tribal world. Women get beat, circumstances aren't perfect. I mean, compared to our modern life here, we all went through our tribal states. Not to say women didn't have their problems in America, but obviously, when there's literally no principal security to even think about doing the right thing, it gets out of control. So I don't know. Uh, the one thing that makes me most proud about my police here in America is they can't be bribed. If you want to run a capitalist economy, you cannot allow anyone to bribe anyone. When bribes lead law and cops, like they do in so many other countries, you lose every quality value of every institutional principle to sustaining the sense of security in your freedom to play the game, get some real estate, send your kids to college, the life. But if you're just passing around a couple Cheetos to get inner tubes in the pool, that would be reasonable, I think. Sort of innocent. Not sure if I'm doing the wrong thing by saying that, but is that a white bribe?